Creating striking images for presentations and marketing materials is just one powerful use of AI, but this is just scratching the surface. Generative AI is evolving so rapidly that what was impossible just months or even weeks ago can suddenly become a reality, and equally you'll find that things you'd expect to be easy are still out of reach. Welcome to life at the cutting edge, or sometimes the bleeding edge, of technology. The secret is to maintain an experimental mindset and be ready to play, test, and learn. In this lesson, we're stepping beyond straightforward photos and art to explore a different set of visuals we rely on every day in business. Things like cartoons, flowcharts, icons, logos, and infographics. First, I'm going to show you what's possible, and then in the next lesson, you're going to be doing it yourself. Imagine you've got a long, detailed report. You know your audience prefers visuals, so why not automatically generate an infographic? With AI, you can. First, you upload your report directly. Then, you prompt clearly. Try this. Create an infographic summarizing the key points from this report, highlighting key statistics and recommendations. Then, refine and iterate. Ask the AI to emphasize or rearrange sections based on your priorities. In just minutes, you transform pages of dense text into a visual summary your audience will actually engage with. Here's another common challenge. You've got great podcast content, but audio is hard to share visually. We can use AI to bridge that gap. First, upload your podcast transcript. Then prompt it to extract key ideas and visualize them. For example, tell it to create a colorful and engaging visual infographic that summarizes the key insights from this podcast transcript for promoting it. Then add custom touches by specifying colors, branding, or layout tweaks. Now you've turned audio content into a visual tool your listeners can share, boosting engagement and reach. Standard operating procedures are crucial, but can be tough to digest. Flowcharts simplify processes dramatically. First, provide the AI your SOP text, then clearly prompt. Something like, create a flowchart from this operating procedure, clearly showing decision points and actions. And finally, refine details or simplify complex processes by adding follow-up prompts. In moments, a lengthy document becomes a clear, visual guide. Sometimes a process is better communicated through visuals that are engaging and approachable. So how about using cartoons as a communication tool? We'll start with a clear description of your process and then prompt creatively. Explain this 6-step process as a humorous, engaging cartoon, with each step clearly illustrated and captioned. And if you need, adjust tone, style, or characters to align perfectly with your audience or brand. Now, your audience isn't just informed, they're entertained and engaged. And think about visual communication in your own role. Where could you leverage AI-generated cartoons, flowcharts, or infographics? Write down one specific opportunity and the first prompt you'd try. AI is more than just a photo factory. It's a versatile visual thinking partner. By staying experimental, you'll continually uncover new, powerful ways to communicate your ideas clearly and creatively.